It's Walter, your wealth educator. I just want to talk quickly about money attitudes. I've been, at this money game for a long time, and I've watched different people and how they interact with wealth. Everybody looks at it like we need it. It circulates through our lives, but it impacts us very differently. And so there's really some basic mindsets around money. One is scarcity, and those are people that just never seem to have it and have a mindset that they're not going to have it. So they really have that kind of particular attitude, but it's total because you can learn anything. You can improve your skill, and as a result of the contribution that you make wherever in your job or however, you can create more financial abundance. So, but again, scarcity as a mindset. Then there's this. This is sort of super interesting. So this is power, status, image, internet. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at how much money I have. And so are you that person? And how you know that is the minute you have a windfall, you have money, you look to buy things that are ego driven. And then these two are actually very similar in terms of its impact. People that don't look at money first, they look at how I can contribute. What is this going to do for society? An example of that is we had somebody come to one of our programs, and he was working on something that he really believed was going to solve a really, really big problem and kind of change the world. Ultimately, they did that. And so the economic benefit of that company was tremendous, but never chased money. These people chase money. Holy shit, they live and die by how much money they make. This here, they do not chase money, they chase impact. They try to solve a problem, and money is a measurement. It's the measurement of the game. And so when they get money, they're very strategic with it. They're like, okay, I spend this, I need this, I'm gonna buy assets down here. And here, this group, guess what they do? They buy possessions. Okay, you see it all the time in the valet stand. So it's not that possessions are not good, they're not healthy, but it's what are you using them for? And what I find here is this possession equation, this image equation is very short-lived. Meaning once you get a good car, a nice car, that euphoria that you feel by doing that doesn't last very long. So then you need more, you need another dress, you need another car, you need a bigger house. And then all of a sudden you go somewhere with somebody and they got a big house and a plane. And you're like, I need a big house and a plane. And then you talk to another guy and he's got a big house, a plane, and a boat. So there's always somebody that's going to have more whatever than you, that's going to make you inferior because you're really just not a whole person, because you use money to fill a hole. Here, there's a tremendous amount of self-esteem and satisfaction on solving problems and solve issues. So we try to get people out of scarcity, out of the power mindset, and say, how do I impact? How do I become of service to my company, my fellow man, my marriage, my everything? Money will follow. Money's not a lead, money's a follow. And again, people that chase money never really get money. They never hang on to money. And even if they do have money, it never brings about the fulfillment that they're looking for. So what's your mindset, and what do you need to work on?